here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up.
What up? Why clean her shit and shopping, nigga. Long day everything, my nigga. Long day everything, bro. That's it. I want to play my 2 games and go to sleep, bro. You have no idea.
Now you want
ready
fucking
for
show
football are they, and ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Dallas
Gabby got bronchitis.
This one taken from the 7.
What you say, Pidge?
And they'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line.
Check. Watch 54. Hey, ball.
Looking to throw. Trubisky on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now it's Trubisky. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
I just got 18,000 for one sitting Bears.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And these guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
That was a crazy
Here's 1st and 10.
Oh, yeah.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
Really good.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Allen. He's going to find Gallup here complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. With Cole Beasley now in Buffalo, you think that might open up some more targets for Michael Gallup. Last year as a rookie, 33 catches for the Dallas Cowboys. Trying to run forward with Pollard. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. Of course, the door for Maher was opened after a little bit of a surprise move. The Cowboys letting go of Dan Bailey last year.
Yeah, Maher took over in the preseason. He's from Nebraska via the Canadian Football League where he kicked for 4 years. And I saw him personally make 2 game-winning field goals last season against Detroit and in Atlanta.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
18. Watch the twist.
From the shotgun is Trubisky. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick, and they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that is intercepted by the all-pro safety, Eddie Jackson. And he will return this one to the 30-yard line. Cooper was the target there. He has just been a load for opposing offenses to account for now. 8 interceptions on the year.
I love that number because I always think of center field. You know, when I hear 8, because that's the position you write in the scorecard in baseball. And what do good center fielders do? Take away all the alleys, right? They range deep and make a whole lot of great catches. He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping.
First carry from Mike Davis, the former Seahawk. He works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Watching that play unfold and watching him complete it brought back memories of doing all those pursuit drills to make sure you don't over-pursue and let a guy get a cutback lane on you. He did that very well.
You praised him on tape yesterday for the angles that he takes to the ball. Took a great angle right there. Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part at gallop the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. It's been an awfully slow start for them. This is their 3rd possession. They don't have a first down yet.
So that means they have to change up what they're doing, and for some teams, it's a change in tempo, usually moving it to more up-tempo type of an offense just to try and change their fortunes right now. What they've been doing so far isn't working. Maybe they'll do that.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Now Allen. It's caught, Cooper, and he'll get this up to the 34-yard line.
Yeah, y'all think
12
Shaq
yards
smokes
there and a
weed
first down.
on the Cowboys?
That's what we're used to seeing from him
He
right
be
there.
seeming
Plays
high
like
as
that,
fuck to me
why he's
sometimes,
number
bro.
4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. It doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from, working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down.
I know you wanted that shit.
3-0 after 1
Oh, you just reminded me. I gotta
EA
get it from Cooper
Sports.
this time.
Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the
Nah,
Cowboys in
yo,
possession
yep,
as
yep.
they've got it with a 1st and 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
He's really
To escape, and he goes down.
down.
The sack there by Roquan Smith. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 38-yard line. Allen now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10.
Check 52. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's got the connection to Cooper.
Who you
And
talking
he is
to?
out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. Allen going to come to the line here, 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Pollard going to try to right side. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Tony Pollard with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Moore, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
Don't forget my
3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
On second down now. It's Cullen.
Matt Green
up here to right at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Yeah.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack.
Nigga, what you
last
talking
drive, they
about?
went 3 and out.
Let's play.
3 down. Check 13. Check 13. Watch the air.
First fucking play.
Hey, 18.
We got a catch, but
First down, a run with Cullen. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. Well, the returns for the Cowboys on Leighton Vander Esch have been pretty good so far. You know, a lot of Cowboy Nation questioned when they took him number 19 overall this season ago instead of Calvin Ridley. But Leighton Vander Esch would get 140 tackles last year, franchise rookie record for Dallas, en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. He's going to float this one deep right side.
Motion stretch, bro.
And that'll be incomplete.
It was inside. It was
Good
a
protection
dive.
that time, and they couldn't hook
and he
up
cut
on the
that shit
long
back
one.
to the
Now
left
it's
and
third
went to the
down.
outside and was
Another
down.
dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half.
it
I
was a
don't know
fucking
if you want to
zone.
keep throwing up 50-50 balls and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a
Brandon
third
got
interception in half number 1.
That man had zero chance to catch it.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. Here's Pat O'Donnell now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Here's Austin. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Let's go.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. They'll have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. Clinton Dix, the former Packer, in on
I'm
the
going to see
tackle.
if K. Will has Apple Pay because I don't have Cash App. I use Apple Pay my damn self.
From the 22, Allen. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Yes,
And
sir.
he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here. And
I'm
a
right
late
now.
flag as well.
Yeah, my love. Somebody invite Brad for
After
me.
the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Oh,
They go back to the ground, this time Clement. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. From the 31, Allen. Flushed out right.
Nick Bosa got in
And
there.
he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. Caught by Cobb. And he's down inside the 5 at the...
Yo.
Wow.
You smoking too much. You're smoking too much.
Before he's out of bounds.
You smoking. It's okay to say it, Michael. You smoking. Tripping, man. You smoking hella trees.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Yeah, this Cowboys defense
and this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
17-0.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Trubisky gives to Cohen. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Trubisky. And Robinson with a big catch. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. This one into the hands of Burton. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Don't do me like that.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Well, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. So back-to-back incompletions. 3rd down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
Now Trubisky to throw. Open man, Taylor Gabriel. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Alpha.
Looking to throw again on second down. Allen letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is pattern reading, trying to figure out what they're doing. And on that one, they had the fly, just sending a guy downfield with the in route accompanying it, what people call a dagger route, trying to hit the guy underneath after the clear out. In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
It's a 45-yard punt, then 8 on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know it.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
A bit of an opening there on the first down run as they get this forward for about 6 yards. So the face mask, quite a blessing there as they'll start out of harm's way with a 1st and 10. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
I got him. On me.
To throw, it's Allen. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail and precision. But don't forget his athletic ability. That's what made that catch there.
And he did spend 1 year with Teddy Bridgewater as his quarterback there, so that helped back in high school. Operating from the red zone now. Allen looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Leonard Floyd, the old Georgia Bulldog, fighting his way into the backfield. And boy, on this drive, it looked like the offense was really moving the football. I mean, they have been moving the football, but now they're in a tough spot. Nice play defensively.
Certainly felt like the defense decided to...
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Khalil Mack in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They're in a bit of a bind, a pretty big bind, down 20-0 as they start here on 1st and 10.
You ain't going nowhere.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack.
And this is going to be intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Byron Jones. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for a lot of pressure as a rookie quarterback because most defensive coordinators are going to test you that way. So when you see that, the ball's got to get out of your hands quickly, and that means your receivers have to understand they have to break off their routes quickly as well.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
Kill.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Allen. Flush to his right. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a 1st down. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 43. First down, and it's Pollard again. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. To the air. Allen escaping the pressure right. Completes it to Jason Witten. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 12-yard line. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. On 2nd and 11 now. Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Calling a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
A decent little gain puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. Tremaine Edmonds there to bring him down.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Jackson. That's complete to White. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. They're giving those short little routes, tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
Yeah, and if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you've got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down.
Right there
Keep the
again.
sticks moving.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's got this down to the 35. Mark that down as a pickup of 13.
No,
the Bears
bro,
hold the
bro,
Go to
first.
my fantasy, bro.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We're in the head back after
Jackson.
that.
It's complete to Robinson. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. On 1st down, Cohen. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down. They try again with Cohen. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
On 3rd down, Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
As they say, this game hasn't exactly been one for the books. I mean, we're into the 4th quarter here, and now this happens, another turnover. Not one that they're going to hold up and say, yeah, this has been a banner day.
Absolutely. Still sitting on 0. So the drive's going to start with Pollard. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps him in a running situation.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. The Cowboys on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. And he'll go down. The Bears get there for the sack. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And this was truly a total team effort, Charles, on both sides of the ball.
Well, they absolutely pitched a shutout, so it can't get much better than that, right? The defense led the way, but the offense did their part as well. They moved the ball up and down the field. So you've got to like what you saw. What do they call that? A total team effort? I think when it's time to hand out game balls, guys from both sides will end up getting one.
So for the Cowboys, the win moves them to 12-1 now on the year. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Chicago, you wonder what this will do to their playoff prospects as they fall to 8-5. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Lambeau to take on the Packers.
It's fucking raining, bro.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Huh? Right now?
Thanks, logo, please. Give me. Okay. Like he's small. Oh, that's true.
Foot on the gas, I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold, copy, end zone, watch me celebrate. I copy, I do my dance, jump in the stands, no man, man, oh deal with the hands. Thought it could guard me, I ruin they plans. I do what I want, they do what they can. Got it on smash, foot on the gas, I will not crash. Honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash, honey y'all dash. Yeah. They can't catch up cause they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when they tackle like damages. They react and play it back on the camera. Hot boy, just consider me flammable. Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Keep the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Hit dials, I don't think they can handle it. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed we emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears is glorious. I remember when they always ignoring us. Dash, got it on smash, foot on the gas. I will not crash, they will not stop me. Tenfold,